Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Susanna.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, a little tired. Yesterday I finished with finished with a terrible headache. All day with English class.
Yes, that can definitely give you a headache. Well, welcome back. You're very driven, very determined to come back and start off right away.
Yes, I think today I have 3 classes with you. That's amazing.
Oh, wow, wonderful, fun. I think all of my classes today are fun ones, I think.
Okay.
2 picture descriptions and a listening practice.
Wow.
So, should be fun. You should get lots of time to speak, except, of course, in the listening practice class.
Perfect.
Good. So welcome. And let's see. Lucas, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes. Yes, it's a little quiet, but I can hear you.
Yeah, I'll try to fix.
All right. And let's see. Hello, Antonio.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, no bad, no bad.
Good, good. Are you new to my classes?
It's the first time that I'm in your class.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
And where are you from?
I'm from Spain, but I live in Manchester.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, I speak American English, so it might be a little different from what you hear in Manchester.
No, I used to hear more American English than UK English.
Okay.
I like more the accent from America than the British accent.
It's good to be fluent in both, or to understand both, if possible. I'm living in the Czech Republic right now and teaching English, but they want me to teach British English.
Yes.
So it's challenging for me to remember to say trousers instead of pants, things like that.
Very complicated, the accent. Yeah, very complicated.
Yes. Well, welcome. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you. Me too.
And let's see. Lucas, where are you from? You're new as well to me.
Yes, I am from Brazil.
From Brazil. Wonderful. Very cool. Well, welcome. It's nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Good.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. And Monica, hello.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
Well, thank you.
Good, good. And where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
Italy. Wonderful. Welcome to class. It's very nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. And Alexander, hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Good. And I believe you are new to my classes as well. Is that correct?
It's correct, yes.
And so where are you from?
I'm from Russia, Moscow.
Wonderful. Excellent. Welcome. So we have 2 Alexanders in the class. Is there one of you that I can call Alex or Sasha?
Yes, of course. You can call me.
And which do you prefer?
Both of ways.
Okay. Okay, so when I say Alex or Sasha, I'm referring to Alexander with Greece in his
Sunglasses.
picture. Yeah, the sunglasses. Is your photograph from, it's in Greece, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Excellent. I'm going to Greece in 3 weeks, and I'm very excited about it.
Oh.
So, anyway, so let's get started. This class is called Picture Description. The purpose of this class is just to give you lots of time to speak. So it's a fluency-based class to help improve English fluency, which means we won't focus on grammar. I won't do much correction unless, of course, you ask. And we will look at some pictures, some photographs, and we will just describe them. The first photograph, you can speak until you're finished, but after that, we will use a 2-minute timer just to give everyone many chances to speak. So that's kind of the idea. I'm going to share one website with you. I will not spend much time going over it, but there is a useful website that gives you some phrases for describing a photograph. The link is in the Verbling chat. I'm just going to show it. I'm not going to read through it. People who have taken this class have heard it already, but it might be something you want to have on your screen while you're describing. I will just ask you to read them, and if you have any questions, to ask me now. So these are phrases to help you introduce the photo or to begin speaking. These are phrases to talk about the position of things in the photograph, the physical location of things. When there are people, you will want to use the present progressive form. And then lastly, and these are especially important if you are the last one to describe a photograph, you can say what you think about the picture. And these are some phrases to help you express your opinions or say what you think about the picture. Each picture, everyone will describe each picture. So if you are last, it might be a stretch to think of what to say. So these phrases might be really helpful. All right. So are there any questions before we go to today's photographs? All right. All right. The next link I'm going to share is a National Geographic link that has today's photographs. And this is a story about Venice with lots of kind of a variety of photographs. So that's what we'll use. And I'm going to screen share and we'll get started right away. All right. So let's go all the way up to the first photograph. I will zoom in as much as I can. Oops. No. Sorry. Okay. I apologize. I'll sign up later. All right. Here's our first photograph. Kind of an interesting photograph. Let's start. If it's okay, Susanna, will you start us off?
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
In this picture, we can see in the background, in the foreground, we can see two persons. they have a dress set. Probably, I'm not sure, but I think this is Venice, and probably is the carnival. They have a mask. They have a white dresser. Maybe it's like a, I don't know. Maybe it's it's a mother with her daughter or something similar. I can see in the foreground more people. They are a woman taking a photo. It seems to look a place with what do you say? The columns is.
These at the top are arches. Arches.
Okay, this is a. It looks like a famous place in Venice. The ground is wet. Probably it's raining. It was raining later. The two persons in the foreground, they have one of these have a big I don't know what to say. This is a
staff, maybe.
A staff, yeah, and they are. I think they are running because they are hurry. And I don't know more. That is all.
Great, great, excellent description. Very nice, thank you. All right, so Monica, it's your turn. How would you describe this photograph?
Okay. In this picture, I can see in the foreground two people in costume. They are wearing white dress. Maybe the one on the right represents the moon, and the one on the left, I can tell. And I think it doesn't represent nothing particular. And in the background, I can see a bunch of tourists hanging around. Probably they are looking for a mask to photograph. And on the background, I can see also an historical building. Okay. I don't know.
Great, great. Good, excellent. Good description. Excellent. All right. And so, Lucas, your turn.
I can see a couple with their hands together. They are both in costumes. The person that is in the front is wearing a moon mask. The second person, it looks like a bride. I don't know. We have a woman in the back with a pink coat and a photographic camera. I think it is. The person with the moon mask is holding a scepter.
Good word. Yeah, great word. Yes. Scepter. I didn't think of that one.
Let me see. We have a trash can back there. A woman in the back is taking a picture also. I don't know more.
Good, excellent, great, wonderful. And moving on, Italo Alberto, welcome.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine, very well.
Good, good. Glad you're here. And it is your turn. How would you describe this photograph?
I see a monkey and your queen. The king have a I don't know how you say a line. Yes, yes.
I think scepter, a staff or a scepter.
Scepter. The face of the king have a pair of glasses, and the queen have a hat of how do you say plumes?
Feathers, feathers. Yep.
Feathers. I can see the type of dress. I don't know how do you say
Costumes?
the cloth, the type of cloth.
Yeah, costumes, we would
Costumes.
say.
Material, I don't know what material is.
Oh, I don't either.
This is all.
As much as you want to say or as little. It's great, great job. Wonderful. All right, Antonio, your turn. How would you describe this photograph?
Okay. It's a picture. This picture showed two people in the foreground. Two people that is holding her hands and is working for the square. I think that could be a square. And there are a lot of people in the background. One of them, I think, that is taking a picture as well. And another woman that is wearing a pink coat, handy for his net photograph, I think, photograph machine. And so there are little in the middle and columns. I think that is a monumental place, something like that. This guy is white, and they represent a monk, I think. It's, I don't know. It's dirty in the bottom of the woman. I think the second person. The second person. I think that is cold and was raining as well because the floor is wet. I think that the weather is really bad in that place. Well, I don't know.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, good description. Excellent.
Okay.
Great. Very nice. And Alex, your turn. How would you describe this photograph?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, in this picture, in the middle of this picture, we can see the interesting couple. It is very it is a very unusual couple that we cannot meet every day. Yeah. So and due to their background, I can say that maybe it is Europe, because there is features close to Europe. Yes, and And also, oh sorry, oh my god. And there is also a lot of people, which is why it is some tourist place. Yes, and what else? Yes, I want to pay attention on how these people are dressed. Yes, we can see very interesting dresses, white masks, white dresses, white skipper. Everything is white, and it's and I think the author of this picture wanted to show us that no matter how bad is the weather around you, whether it is rain or sunny, the main thing in it is the main thing. It is how your second half will think about it. I think that and I like this picture because I like the theme that this picture deals with. So what can I add? Actually, it is very. It is how to describe? Not bright colored photo, because it's like dual. We can see a dual feature. The dual features. Yes. And and this picture was taken in Venice, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, I was right. That is in Europe.
Yep, Venice.
So, and oh, I can see there is also unusual couple on the left side. They are dressed in some black clothes, yeah, and interesting hairs, like in the old, like in the 15th,
yeah, like the 15th century or 16th.
Like 15th century, yes. And I think the way how these people feel in this city and in that place is actually it is really perfect. They don't think about how other people will think about them, and it's really essential in our days. And I think that photographer wanted to show us exactly that thing.
Great, excellent, good description. Excellent. So one more person for this photograph. Alexander, it's your turn. How would you describe this photograph?
I see the old European city on this photo. It must be some touristic city. It must be the winter on the photo, the rainy winter, because it's wet floor on this photo. I see two people on white costumes and some tourists on background. They with the cameras and they shooting our photographer. I see some columns and that's all.
Good, excellent, great. All right, nice work, everyone. We will carry on to the next photograph, but during the next round, I am going to put a 2-minute timer on my phone. This just helps us to get to more photos and gives each of you more chances to speak. I think 2 minutes is a good amount of time. 1 minute is far too short, and so 2 minutes seems to be okay. So let's get to our next one. And this is Venice. I have never been there, but hopefully someday. So this is our next photograph. And this time we are going to start. Oh, it looks like Nacho has joined us. Hello, Nacho.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
I'm sorry we missed you on the last photograph, but you are up to start first with this photograph. So when I say go, you'll have 2 minutes to describe this photograph however you'd like.
Okay.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Okay, it's a sunny day in Venice. We can see a building with many arches, and these arches are reflected on the water of a river. Inside the arches there are some windows. Some of them are with curtains and others are without curtains. Curtains are white and red, and what else? Because I can't see it very well. On the first row, it's like a corridor, and so people can walk inside this corridor, and the other 2 floors are closed with windows. Maybe I think this building is from the 16th or 17th century because of the kind of arches there are. And that's it. I don't have anything to say about it.
Excellent, wonderful. Good, thank you very much. Good. All right, so moving right along, Monica, you are next. 2 minutes, ready, set, go.
Okay. I think that this photo is fantastic because it captures the phenomenon of acqua alta, high tide, in Venice. This was taken in San Marco Square, and we can see the building, the historical building, which is reflected in the high tide. Okay. Nice. And in the middle of the photo, the red and yellow thing, I think those are chairs, which are also reflected in the water. And it was a sunny, bright day in Venice. And it was difficult, for sure, to strolling around because of the high tide. The people just walking in the background, maybe, under the arch, the path under the arch. That's it.
Excellent, excellent, very nice, good. Good description, all right. Lucas, your turn. How would you describe this photograph? Ready, set, go.
We are looking to a building in Venice that has a lot of columns and also a lot of arches, and we can see that the building is reflected in the water, and I don't know what is that. What are these red and yellow things? We have also a lot of windows, and it's a tough one.
It is.
And I can see the walls are yellow, and I don't know more.
Good, great, yep, excellent. Good, great, excellent description. Okay. Yes, and for anyone, if you do want to say more but can't think of what to say, remember you can always share an opinion. I like this photograph because, or I don't like this photograph because. But you're welcome to say as much or as little as you'd like. So wonderful. Italo Alberto, it is your turn. Ready, set, go.
Okay. I can see the Piazza San Marco. It's very close to the river. There are 3 floors. The architecture is, for me, is the Middle Age. I can see red chairs and yellow chairs. But like to the chairs like to the into the river, but it's an effect of the photograph for me. There are a lot of windows, and the sky is blue this day. This is all for me.
Excellent, great job. Interesting to me, everyone is speaking for almost exactly the same amount of time, 1.5 minutes. So really interesting, good. Antonio, are you ready? Ready, set, go.
Okay. In this picture we can see a square. Alberto said that is San Marco Square or the Piazza of San Marco. We can see the building with many windows, a lot of them. It's really good day, it's really good weather because the sky is blue. We can see it reflecting this building like a mirror in the, I don't know if a channel or see, I think there is a channel. We can see as well chairs, red chairs, a yellow chair that is, I think that is floated at the bottom and is wet on the surface. And it's really beautiful because the weather and the place is really beautiful. And the curtain, I think that there are many curtains in every window, or more than in every window. White curtains, red curtains. On the top, we can see as well a monumental with holes, with another kind of shape. I don't know really. Yeah, a corridor. It's a sunny day because we can see that it's really light lit. Or we can see it's really good that the sun is there. I think that there are people as well working on the bottom. Yeah, working people. I don't know. It's a calm day because the surface of the sea or the surface of the channel is really good. It's a plain surface. I don't know.
Excellent. That was your timer actually just went off. So 2 minutes are up. Very nice description. Excellent.
Okay.
Good work. All right, and Alvaro has joined us. Alvaro, hello. Oh, and there he goes. Okay. So that brings us to Alex. Alex, it is your turn. Ready, set, go.
Well, when I first time look at this picture, I immediately noticed the great palace that everyone can see. This palace is really amazing, and I think it is also the government's department, maybe, or something. So, and this, there is a lot of windows. There are a lot of windows, and every windows is different, and it is also interesting thing in that picture. So as well, I can see as well an very beautiful reflection in the water that reflect from the main palace, and it makes me think of like the whole palace, like they're merging, and yes, and it's like very, and the photographer shows us this this thing, and it is really interesting. So at the bottom of the picture, I can see the sunny days. It is usual sunny day, I think, and the atmosphere of this picture is quite peaceful, without any worries, and I think I also think why.
You can finish that sentence there.
And I also think because the atmosphere is peaceful, is because the water is always bringing this kind of feeling.
Good, excellent, great, excellent description, very nice. All right, and Alexander, your turn. How would you describe this photo? Ready, set, go.
I see the beautiful summer photo. It's a tall wall on that photo. It have 3 galleries with arches and the windows in that arches. I see the summer blue sky on the top of the photo and left. It's a beautiful reflection in the water on the bottom of photo. I see many yellow and red chairs on the middle. Some peoples in the background. I like that photo that it have a perspective, and that's all, I think.
Great, excellent, very nice.
Thank you.
And that brings us, last but not least, Susanna, your turn.
Yes.
Ready, set, go.
Okay. It's a beautiful day. There is stars in the sky. And this picture shows a building of Venice. It seems as is the building float in the water. Also, the building reflects into the water. And I can see a lot of arches and columns, and there are, I'm not sure, but I think there are 2 different colors, yellow and red. in the foreground, and I think it could be chairs and tables like a restaurant for taking a break there. It's an amazing place. The atmosphere for me is really relaxing. You can take a tea there, and I think it's very nice. And I think it is a historic square, Plaza San Marcos. And I like a lot of this picture. That's all.
Excellent. Nice. Very nice. All right. That was everyone. So we will go on to another photograph. Great descriptions. That's kind of it's almost dizzying, just the reflection and the symmetry and the repetition in that photograph. Great, so let's go down to our next photograph of Venice. This is a good one. It'll be different because we have people. So again, we're going to use the timer for a 2-minute, just to make sure everyone gets about an equal chance to speak. And this time, Monica will go first. Monica, are you ready?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. In this picture, I can see a few people hanging out together. They are sitting in front of a bar. They are drinking something and chatting. Some of them are sitting on the chairs, and there are 2 girls maybe passing by and stop to greet them. The girls on the left is taking the dog for a walk, and there is another dog sitting on a chair, which is quite funny. And on the right, there's the waiter coming out with some glasses, and they are sitting along the street, and it is probably a sunny day to stay sitting outside. Nothing. That's it.
All right, great. Good description. Thank you for starting us off with this photograph. Next up is Lucas. Lucas, go ahead. Ready, set, go.
In this picture, we can see 4 women. I can say that at least 2 of them are drinking what seems to be beer, I don't know. And 2 of them are blonde. We have this woman in the middle of the photo that has a black hair, and also it seems that she's the owner of the boot here. I think it's the kind of the dog. And we have the woman in the left side of the photo that has a pink hair and a tattoo in her right shoulder, and she has a bulldog. We also have a graffiti in the walls, in the red walls. We have the waiter coming outside of the bar. I don't know if he has water or the glasses are empty. And the bar, it seems like the bar has a lot of pictures. I don't know.
Great, excellent. Nice description. Good. Excellent. So then next up is Italo Alberto. 2 minutes, ready, set, go.
I see several women around of the table. 2 of person have a dogs. I don't know what type of bread. Rev or race are the dogs?
Breed.
Breed?
Breed. Yep. Breed. Good.
And they looks like young, and they are waiting for a the waiter is bringing a water. The drinks look like two beer, or the color. The hair of the one girl is a combination between pink and violet. I don't know what color is that. The waiter have is dressing a red pant.
This right here?
Yes.
Apron. Apron.
Apron. And it look like the picture a happy day for the women's. It's all for me.
Excellent. Great. Nice job. Good description. All right. Next up, Antonio. Ready, set, go.
Okay. This picture, I think that is a typical city street or street city. Is a typical as well bar in a can be in whatever Mediterranean country, because in a country can be as well this kind of bar. Have a lot of picture. I think a lot of picture over on the wall. I think that is a very relaxing situation in a section of the waiter, because the waiter, I think that it is taking a care with the cups, with the door that is looking him in a very strange situation over the chair. It's sturdy thing. Studied or something like that. Yeah, one for women as well. Two of them are sitting. The other two stand. They are talking as well. In relaxed situation. The way that the tall woman is wearing can be a waitress. Can be a waitress. It's peculiar, this picture, because in the whole of the hand of this woman can see the face of another woman, and they are drinking a beer. I think the other woman is peculiar color. She has a peculiar color in her hair because it's, I don't know, pink. She's wearing a tattoo as well in her hand, in the top of her hand. She's the owner, I think, of the other dog.
And excellent. Your time is up. 2 minutes are up. Very nice description. Excellent. Good work. All right. Moving on. Alex, it is your turn. Ready, set, go.
Okay, firstly, on this picture, and especially in the foreground of this picture, I can see there are people who is sitting outside the restaurant. They are relaxing, and the lady seems to have drunk a bit because she's smiling already. Yes, and there are also two dogs of the different breeds. They are kind out there because they are looking in the different side. Yeah, and it pushed me to think that that this place takes place or located locates, yeah, in the Europe, and to be exact, maybe in the some south countries such as Greece, Italy, France, because when I was in Greece, I dealt with those kind of restaurants, you know, where you can see where you can sit outside and do some things, and it is very relaxing way to see to sit outside and just drink something, yeah. So the atmosphere on this picture is pretty festive. Sorry, pretty festive. Can I?
Yes, finish your sentence, of course.
Yes, and why it is festive? Because maybe this lady, with this lady happened something interesting, something funny, and maybe actually benefit. Maybe she got promoted.
Excellent. Good. All right. Very nice description. Excellent. And Alexander, it is your turn. Ready, set, go.
I see 4 young women on that picture. They sitting near the little restaurant somewhere in Europe. I think one of they have a purple hair and a funny fat dog with she. The other funny dog is sitting on the chair and looking for the waiter, waiting for his order, I think. They all have the
I think, Alexander, your screen has frozen, it looks like. Uh-oh. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties. Yep, it's frozen on you, so sorry about that. I hope that gets worked out. All right, let's go on to Susanna. Susanna, ready, set, go.
This picture shows people spend their spare time having some beers. There are 4 women outside to the bar or restaurant. She looks really happy, and maybe they meet each others because they are speaking really relaxing. I can see in the foreground of the bar, I can see 2 pictures. Maybe this bar is a famous restaurant when stars film star, for example, it's here. Also there are 2 dogs. One of these dogs is sitting. on the chair, and it seems like waiting for his order or his drink. In my opinion, this is an urban picture, really really nice. And probably this is it could be a small town in a village. When you can, when you finish your work, you go to the bar to spend your time with your friends or your neighbors. And for me, it's really nice.
Nice, excellent, great, excellent description. And then, so I think our last person to describe today is Monica. Are you ready?
I just did it.
Oh, you started this one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. My apologies. I lose track sometimes. All right. Well, excellent. The timing worked out really well because that brings us to the end of our hour. So all of those photos were from National Geographic, a spread they did on Venice. So I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did, and I hope you feel you got many chances to speak.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you. I hope to see you all again soon.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.